I made a lot of mistakes throughout this project, so there's going to be some helpful tips in here, and I'm definitely not ashamed to post when I fail, so hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. The smartest thing I did was this renter-friendly trick. I took down peel and stick wallpaper and I moved it to another wall, and you will find out why. First, I made the massive mistake of trying to paint a room with a spray gun, and honestly, it wasted a lot of plastic. It took a lot more time. It was splotchy. I'm way faster just painting with a roller. But here's the fun renter-friendly trick. I cut out a design on that peel and stick wallpaper, and I did gold leafing on top so I can just peel it off and not hurt the wall. The tip is I would have gold leafed it first and then peeled off the design. It would have been so much easier to do the edges. In the last video, I promised you I'd show you how I reused that wallpaper. I took it down from the other room and then I pasted the scraps behind my doors. It was such a good use of material. Then I took on the biggest project I've ever done, and I decided to make my entire back wall a giant headboard. I had little experience in this and I just kind of figured it out on the fly. I didn't buy enough stuffing material, and so I just used scrap fabric, which was a great way to repurpose things. I love repurposing. This was another great trick. I took off my closet door and I put on curtains, because if I opened my closet door, I wouldn't even be able to fit a side table or lights, which leads me to my next great renter-friendly trick. I turned wired chandelier pendant lights into plug-in outlet lights, so it's renter-friendly. I converted it with a kit, and now any lighting could just be plug-in. Oh, another thing I like to do to make wires less visible is I just paint them. Like, who cares? Why not? Oh, and I love Wi-Fi light bulbs that go any color. Then for some reason it was like, oh, my room needs shelving around the whole thing. Taught myself how to do pocket holes. The measuring of this was a nightmare, but I was very excited. I measured it perfectly. Ooh, and then I took the scrap fabric from the giant headboard, and then I realized my bed frame could just be reupholstered. I could just add this matching fabric to it. And I love my storage bed frame. It's great, and now it matches. Then here's renter-friendly magnet peel and stick picture frames, which is really cool. I added shelving, more decor, and here is the final thing. This room was so much work. Making this video, it's like, oh my god, I made a lot of mistakes. I learned a lot. I also think this took me like 8 months. I don't know. It felt like a million years.